Trust me, the surprises just keep coming.
Jeff, you
all
better
night
have
long.
fucking FromSoft.
Right now, I am
dude, if
proud to present
FromSoft releases a new
brand
IP,
standalone game. Please watch.
Jeff. This kind of looks like Elden Ring. Oh shit, it's actually happening. It's actually happening. Wait, what the fuck is this? Wait, this is Elden Ring. Wait. What the fuck is going on? Battle Royale? Alright, yeah, very funny.
Seekers of redemption, you were chosen. Thrown together by forces beyond our control.
What the fuck is... What is happening? Is this Scholar of the First Sin Elden Ring? Bro, what is... What am I watching? You said this is a standalone game? Yeah, I know. A Scholar of the First Sin was a standalone game. Is this actually like a PvP?
I need your help.
Dude, what is this? I'm so confused.
Stand tall. The night is far from over.
That's Nameless King, bro.
Little
Bro, what?
Venton backing the lands of gold. I will swat away.
Dude, what is happening?
Dare approach.
Dude, I'm so confused.
Band together and prepare to claim. The life of the Night Lord.
Elden Ring Nightreign? What? What? What the fuck? What even is that? Is that like...
Now you know why I was so excited. There you have it.
Is that like
Elden
an
Ring,
like an
Nightreign is a new
online
co-op
focused
action
Souls
adventure
game, or
from Bandai Namco Entertainment and
or,
From Software, the only studio that's won Game of the Year twice before here at the Game Awards, and it is coming next year, 2025. But
like
trust
what is
me
it?
when I say we are just getting started. Some of the biggest surprises, believe it or not, are still to come, as well as performances by Snoop Dogg and 21 Pilots, and awards presented by previous winners like
I mean, did
Hideo
you see
Kojima
like
and
did you
Sam
see
Lake.
the
But
moves,
right
chat?
now, here's
People
news
were like
on a new
flying in the
platform for one
fucking
of this
air
year's
like it's
Game of the Year
goddamn
nominees.
Armored Core, bro.
Time to kick it up a notch.
And then there was Nameless King. It's like they... Like, what even the fuck was that, dude?
The time has come. At last, our long-awaited reunion.
We need to rewatch that trailer, but we're gonna keep watching the show. Also, what's up, Nems? Dude, that was the most unexpected thing I have, like, ever seen.
That's what scares me. messing with powers beyond your control.
I'm always in control.
I don't know if it's an MMO necessarily. I think it's just like,
I do this all the time.
dude, I don't know what it is. I mean, it clearly looks like a Souls game. Like it's made by FromSoft.
And the whip.
It literally uses, but it's using like assets from all the games. It's like they're, it's like a Souls universe, Elden Ring based game. Co-op, but I bet like you probably don't have to play a co-op though. It's not like it would be required. Also, what is this? It's kind of kitty. You're gonna, of course I'm gonna play it, dude. It's FromSoft, and it's literally it's Elden Ring. Like, what do you mean? Of course I'm gonna play it. But if it's like a more co-op focused one, I don't know. I'm so curious about the structure because like clearly it's just reusing a lot of, it looks like it's reusing a lot of assets from like other games, but I'm sure there will be like new stuff too, or maybe it is just, I don't know. I'm so curious what is that game, you know? Like how's it gonna work? Yeah, there was new stuff too. Well, you know, it's funny too because in the past I always thought to myself like there's no way FromSoft ever like well, okay, sorry. I was going to say they never reuse stuff, but let me rephrase it. They never like, I didn't think they would actually take shit like straight from their games and just put it in, you know, like one-to-one rip.
#TheGameAwards to get up to 50% off select nominees: Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Silent Hill
Like
2,
the fact
and
that
Star Wars Outlaws.
Like I never thought I would be seeing like a boss, like the exact boss from a different game in, like seeing Nameless King. Maybe he's different, like maybe he's upgraded in Elden Ring or something, but that was like straight up his DS, that was his DS3 model and like attack.
But I'm here to present an award that celebrates.
It is time to rewatch Elden Ring fucking Nightreign. It's fucking weird, man. PC Gamer got a 6-hour first look. All right, well, we're gonna watch the trailer and then we can see. It does look like a battle royale circle. I think that's maybe like the knight.
Of redemption.
I mean, look at how fast this motherfucker's running, dude. Like, I feel like the speed of whatever this game is going to be is going to be so much faster. And like, there's a move where you're like flying. Well, I mean, I think.
Thrown together by forces beyond.
I mean, like, dude is straight up just flying on a bird across Limgrave. Like,
Beyond their control.
it's your glider. It's not Limgrave. Okay, well, fuck off, bro. It's basically Limgrave. It's not exactly Limgrave, but it's Limgrave, dude. All right. Who is this fucking bird guy? Is he on his team? Is this one of the hero class? Is this one of the classes? Also, that was like a mid-air hit, which... Is that like a normal thing? Bro, please shut the fuck up, dude. It's my stream. Just go watch the fucking trailer on your own, dude. Jesus. Like, I feel like you normally cannot hit an enemy out of the air like that, which means that there's like a combo, like there's gonna be a comboing system or something. And I mean, look at this. Look at this movement. This is fucking crazy, man. Okay, so is this the... Wait, have we seen any other bosses yet? Which Darius? There's a centipede in the beginning? Oh wait, you know what? I never... Dude, there's like... giant ghosts in the sky. Man, this is actually... It's genuinely like... When I was watching this trailer, I was just... I think at some point I even said it reminds me of Scholar of the First Sin, and it kind of is like Scholar of the First Sin, but honestly way more in... It's kind of... It almost feels like a like a reimagining of Elden Ring. Yeah, the low-res building in the background. I mean, it's just a trailer anyways. Man, I'm so curious. Like, it'll be so interesting to see how... God, like, this just makes me so curious because, you know, we've already seen stuff from the old games, so, you know, it just makes me wonder, like, what are we gonna be seeing maps from the other games, or is it purely just... I mean, it is named Elden Ring in the title, right? So I guess it is gonna be the Elden Ring map. And maybe just like bosses and like enemies from the other games. I don't know. Or maybe there will be... It's just... They added like this giant ruin here to the front, the gate front. The final boss will be Pinwheel Duo. It's a completely different game. Yeah, I know it's not a DLC, but like just because it's its own game doesn't mean that like this is still the Elden Ring map, guys. Come on. You've played I mean, at least maybe some of you guys don't realize it, but this is the fucking Elden Ring map, at least in some form. It's not like, you know, exactly the same, but it's a battle royale. It's not a fucking battle royale. Like, I'm pretty sure this is still PvE focused completely.
Seekers of redemption, you were chosen. Thrown together by forces beyond their control.
And the thing is, if it is intended for co-op, that means doing it solo is going to be even harder, probably. Which, well, unless there's like scaling or something for solo versus co-op, but maybe solo will just be like an added challenge, which would be cool. Bandai's Namco website has the clearest description. Yeah, I'll read that in a minute. I'm just having fun watching the trailer and speculating. Okay. Oh, this is the Centipede, right? So yeah, this, I mean, it's Centipede Demon from DS1, but the model is, they've updated it. Like, Centipede Demon don't look that good. I mean, the thing is, if they gave him a new model, I bet they gave him new attacks too. Even if we see the same model, I bet fucking Nameless King is like buffed up as shit too. Especially if it's like if these bosses are meant to be fought co-op, like how I wonder how the well, okay, let's just keep watching. There's a lot of info, I think, in like the IGN article and stuff. Okay, so we have the ancient hero of Zamor.
Tragedy must be averted.
And then, like, that's that's the Firekeeper, which
Be averted.
it's like, why are you here?
And for that, I need your help.
There is definitely way more like hit impact in this. It's interesting.
Stand tall.
And I mean, dude, like this isn't anything we've ever like there's I mean, you can fucking fly in this game. The level design has to be probably changed considerably, or I don't know. It's just it's so interesting. Like, I love that they're trying something new. Look at how fast this guy's moving. And I mean, this is frickin' Nameless King, but
Little pillager. Benton.
also look at that fucking parry into that move, dude.
Little pillager.
That was a Sekiro parry.
Benton. Backing the lands of gold.
And then I mean, I don't even know. This is looking like a Monster Hunter creature.
Who dare approach?
And then this is a fucking basilisk boss. This is fucking new. This is like the Giga Basilisk from hell. The Basilisk God. This is new as well. Like three-headed. And like, look at the scale of this fucking arena, dude. And there's 3 people. Oh man, this is just so crazy. I'm just so curious how the classes are gonna work, and if there's gonna be like synergy between the classes. Are they really like, is the game purely designed for co-op? Because it seems like that's what it's being advertised as, right? So I mean, you're way faster. Yeah. Is there going to be like a tank or like a healer? I mean, I assume maybe you're still just drinking. Have we seen, like, do they use a heal or any sort of item? We've seen people attacking.
Band together and
I mean, it looks like just normal Elden Ring. So I don't think it's going that far, but you can see here, there's multiple of them spawning. So.
prepare to claim.
Yeah, imagine doing that solo.
The life of the night.
And this is the dude. So apparently at the end, after 3 days, you go and fight the Night Lord. And I guess this is them opening the fucking door to the Night Lord.
Lord.
If you're not playing with 2 other players, the other 2 characters are NPCs. I hope they would give you the option to at least do it solo, but having like forced like NPCs or summons, I feel like would be kind of weird. But maybe if it's truly designed around having, like, if the fights are designed around co-op, then doing it solo shouldn't really be even realistic, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. It's so interesting. But let's see. Does anyone have the PC Gamer article? All right, let's see here. Good old advertisements. Wait, hold on. Make sure my advertisements aren't gonna like dox me or something. The PC Gamer video is good too. I kind of prefer just reading, to be honest. Instead of like watching this like long-winded fucking video where they just yap about nonsense. Okay. He's about to let us play From Software's next game a full week before the rest of the world learns it exists. Modders delight in remixing FromSoft's games. Seamless co-op has been downloaded by a ton of people. Who says From Software can't get in on the fun by modding its own game? We'll crank the speed up to 150%, ditch fall damage, throw in a ton of random loot and some other roguelike variables, and you've got Elden Ring Nightreign. I didn't take to it right away, but 4 hours into an all-day playtest, blinds drawn against the sun dropped below the nearby office towers, I started to feel the raw animal thrill of a great roguelike build. The chest-thumping glory of slicing a 6-foot katana through the guts of Margit. Procking a bleed, mashing my special ability. Okay. Cool. Steam page is up. See a battle royale style wall of deadly rain encircling the map and characters dashing around on foot like they're set to permanent fast forward, now nimbly mantling cliffs and walls. Nightreign is Elden Ring Turbo, a condensed 3-player roguelike with a dash of monster to it as you choose a final boss to face at the end of the run. It's assuming you survive 2 days of the circle shrinking to a focal point somewhere in alternative Limgrave, each night culminating in its own tough boss battle. So is it just in Limgrave then? Or maybe that's... I do wonder about that. When I started my first session by dropping onto the map from a spectral bird, the entrance was so Fortnite coded. I wondered if From Software was joining the live service party with the battle pass. But that's not Nightreign. Nightreign will get post-release balance updates, but beyond that, we're still in the process of thinking about the possibilities. He'd been brewing game ideas when Miyazaki suggested he tried directing. He put together the pitch and got a green light. The one that sticks out, he said, do it as you please for this project. It's an unusually straightforward game for FromSoft. No PvP elements at all, no invasions, no multiplayer. So there's no online. We wanted to have a sense of accomplishment from each defeat and each success. We wanted this to be different from Elden Ring. Win or lose, you'll end a run with relics you can equip in future sessions. Okay, so there is actually, like, progress between runs, which I was really curious about. Yeah, I mean, it's a roguelike. So you level up the progress on classes, yeah. Preset heroes with unique attributes replace the character creator. The Lithe Duchess, for example, has a tiny HP pool, but dodges attacks with the Bloodborne-style quickstep. Characters are cool, and so there are their abilities, empowering additions to a combat system. It's always been more deliberate than Razzle Dazzle. Something odd about this mashup that plucks bits and pieces from roguelikes and battle royales and even hero shooters and uses them for seasoning and Elden Ring. All right. We needed new mechanics and new elements. Two unique abilities per character that change how you play. The characters themselves aren't classes. The Duchess is DPS, able to double the damage she and her allies have just dished with her Restage ability. Okay. There's a grappling hook ability. The abilities require pressing triangle. Oh, okay. It's like using your pouch to use the abilities. There's a mage, a knight, 4 other characters I didn't set my eyes on. Any character can use almost any weapon. Weapons come with random buffs attached, including passives that are in effect as long as you keep them in your limited inventory. At level 1, you're extremely squishy, but there's always a low-level camp not far away that serves as runes to farm for 1 to 2 levels and a couple weapon pickups. I mean, how important are like 1 to 2 levels? Like, like clearly levels have a different effect in this game because like 1 to 2 levels is like fucking nothing normally. After a few minutes of exploration, the circle closes, pushing me towards the first night's boss fight. I mean, that sounds like so interesting, honestly. I just hope that the difficulty is... I mean, the thing is, if it's made for co-op, especially if you're trying to do it solo, I feel like maybe the difficulty might be like really, really tough. Yeah, it's interesting to think that you'd like each run is just going to be different. It's kind of like it's almost like Elden Ring randomizer but made by fucking FromSoft with like new bosses and shit. That's so crazy. It really is in a way. Yeah, it's like an official mod. Like each run you're just gonna start and you don't know what weapons you're gonna get. You don't know what bosses you're gonna fight. I'm just hoping that there is a good amount of new stuff in the roster of bosses, and it's not. I mean, we've obviously seen new stuff already. Calling out targets. Okay, wait. Let's see. 4 hours after starting my co-op squad, had our strategy. Get levels. Present us with an extra healing flask each. Okay, yeah. Our guardian uses his ult to revive us when we go down. You heal your allies in Nightreign by simply attacking them? Near the level cap, when we fight the final boss for a run, a Cerberus standing with some fiery breath. Hmm. Retracing my steps across the mostly unchanging topography will get old. The map will sometimes see large-scale changes to terrain in the form of procedurally appearing volcanoes or swamps or forests, hinting at some degree of meta progression that will apply to the storylines of the hero characters and the map evolving as you play more of the game. Wanted the map itself to be a giant dungeon, so players have the chance to traverse and explore a different way every time they play. You have to choose the boss you want to face at the end of the third day. Once you've made that choice, maybe you have an idea of how you want to strategize or how you want to approach the map. Did I see the interview from the director of the game? Well, I think this is from, I think that's what I'm reading. This is playtest. Well, I mean, who is he quoting? Okay. So he does say he's concerned that it might feel a bit repetitive. But yeah, I don't know. I guess it could be an early build or whatever. The director? Well, no, I didn't brush over that part. There's somebody in chat saying that, asking me if I'm reading if I'm reading the interview with the director, and then I'm literally reading that, and then you're okay, whatever, dude. There's an IGN interview with the director. Yeah, but he says in this article he says that he's quoting the director. Oh my god. I wonder how much it's gonna cost. Cause yeah, I mean, I hope that there's gonna be like new areas, or at least if it's gonna like include the whole game and like the DLC and stuff in terms of potential like maps that you could be. I don't know. We'll see. But I mean, it definitely looks like it would be fun. I do. It is completely different though from like a normal Souls experience. So I do feel like it could be, just something that's fun for a little while. It just depends on the scope of the game and how much like replayability it has, because each character, each run is going to be different, and it really just depends. But I'm fucking hyped for it. Check its Steam page. All right, let's see. Looks pretty crazy. It looks so beautiful. It's such a cool screenshot. Oh my god, dude, it's Freya! Okay, yeah, dude, like this... Two chests and a wolfman waiting to strike. Oh, horseman. Missing an arm. Man, it's so interesting. Like I'm not as excited for this as like a new FromSoft IP necessarily, but I'm still very excited. It's very unique and interesting. It really does feel like just FromSoft wanted to make their own mod of just all. They're like, hey, we got all the all these assets. Let's just like throw it all together and fucking and sell it. But I mean, they're not just using old stuff. I mean, like we've seen Freya and Nameless King, but I mean, I'm sure that they're going to make adjustments and stuff too. Especially if you're meant to fight the bosses co-op. I feel like they've gotta tune the bosses differently. Probably amp some of the old bosses up. I mean, it gives them potentially, a chance to change up a boss. I mean, I don't know who's like it's I don't know if is Miyazaki like involved at all for this? I don't think so, right? I think it mentioned that he gave the other director like permission to just do whatever he wanted, more or less, or something like that. Yeah, yeah. Wolnir will be a world boss. Guys, are you ready for bet? I hope they bring back Bet of Chaos. Co-op Bet of Chaos. You need to destroy like 15 branches, bro. Let's go. Uh. Oh man. It's so wild. All right, guys. Yeah, I'm I'm gonna call it a night. I am like super tired. I've been streaming for over 12 hours. I need to get some I just kind of snacking throughout the stream, but I need to get some actual like food. So yeah, have a good night, guys.